after this to qualify for the CME Group Tour Championship. I'm Richard Kaufman, alongside me is Katrina Matthew and Sophie Walker. Let's have a look at what's been happening already today. And we'll start at the first with Hyo-Joo Kim. Bogey free through the first 2 days. Starting the day at 13 under, 3 back. And nicely on the green in 2 at the opening hole. She missed the birdie chance, but rolled in the par putt. Solid start.
Now we have Ryo Takeda again at the first, her second shot down the hill. Very nicely drifting in and feeding down towards that hole, setting up an excellent birdie opportunity, which she took advantage of to get to 14 under.
And past champion Minjee Lee, the 6 back, entering Saturday. That was a birdie there on the second hole. So we go birdie, bogey, birdie to be 1 under.
Well, we saw that good par save from Hyo-Joo Kim at the first bogey of the week coming at the second. You see her trousers flapping. Gives you a good idea of how strong these winds are. So back to 12 under par for the world number 8.
Here we are in the second. Brooke Matthews, the American, 3-wood, launching it up the hill, landing it short, running up the tier. Just kept getting closer and closer. What a fantastic shot for eagle at the second. And to take the lead at 17 under par.
And what about our leader? Parred the first and only parred the second hole, that par 5, so starts solid.
Looks like Hyo-Joo Kim put the putter in the freezer last night. Another one missed. Another 3 putt. You wait all week for a bogey, then 2 come along at once. She was back to 11 under.
And then Aileen Kim on the 7th. Or sneaking in her 4th birdie of the day, and we're not seeing as many low scores.
They're in the final group having some problems at the 4th. There may be some drop shots coming there. Look at zoom in.
In the water off the tee. Se-Young Kim nearly found the water, hit it into the sand. And thankfully, if this is her 3rd shot, her approach did not go into the water, which was really fortunate.
That was a very
100 yards in, she was careful, she pulled it into this bunker. Need that to save par. This
Ryo Takeda to try and save par at this difficult 4th. She hit it well. Oh! Needed 1 roll more.
So back to where she started the day, 13 under par. At the moment, that's 4 back of Brooke Matthews, but Matthews has work to do.
Yeah, after splashing out the bunker, thought downwind it might have released more. The greens are a little bit slower. They've slowed down the greens a little bit because of the wind conditions.
Yeah, it gets very exposed, particularly by the coast. We saw that tee shot at 8 from Soo Min-oh, really on the back 9, the beach 9 as it's known. That's where it really will blow. The forecast is that it might dip a little. Se-Young Kim, meanwhile, well, everyone's dropping a shot here. Then the wind is expected to maybe die down a little bit. That's Hataoka's last victory.
And up ahead on the 5th. This is for birdie down the hill.
Extra spanner in the works now. Hyo-Joo Kim's putter has really misbehaved. And there's another one. What is that? 4 bogeys in a row now, when she hadn't made one for the first 37.
It's amazing how it goes, isn't it? And they're all just catching the edges. The first few were on the right edge, that one was on the left edge.
Yeah, and it's all within that 7 feet now, isn't it? Those 2 towards the water here for a par save. Well done, very well done there, inside the top 10.
Well, she's won.
3.
Se-Young Kim down the hill, fraction left to right on the 5th. So we're back to even par, bounces back from her bogey at the previous hole.
Yeah, she talked about how many friends and...
Brooke Henderson on the downhill 8th hole, 145, playing 130 to this back pin. Going down the slope.
Flashed out to here, so this to stay alongside Se Young Kim now.
That was an excellent save. Wasn't an easy bunker shot. She had a lot of bunker to go over, hitting the downslope. The good putt can make up for a lot on a hole.
Look, you're going to make bogeys today, but Jada looking to do the same here. She bogeyed that 4th hole. And it slips by, so she now falls to 1 over par, 11 under, top of it. On this one.
A sign that things are a little cooler today. She's added another layer, put the jacket on.
Yeah, that wind, not so much sunshine being seen today. And Brooke Henderson on 8 after that nice tee shot in. Can she convert for birdie? Get to 9 under. See the scorer holding onto his hat. You can just tell how windy it is.
You can see from their faces as well. It's
for Boutier, just to edge a little closer and into 3rd place on her own. Yeah, superbly done. No wins the last couple of years for Celine after that standout 2023. Runner-up in this event last year. Madoka tapping in for her birdie. Yeah, after a tough spell, you feel like 6 is a chance to breathe again.
It is. It's one you wanted. Another thing you've got to calculate. She's got to calculate the slightly slower green. She's putting back up from one tier to the next tier. What the wind's going to do. It's something as a golfer that you've played for so long, it just kind of comes automatically without you really having to think too much.
Pretty good, certainly for weight. Out there for birdie for Matthews. Using her length well to make eagle at the other par 5 on this front 9. Epsom Tour graduate, finished 5th on the rankings last year without winning. Had a bunch of top 10s.
some right to left in this one for birdie.
You wonder sometimes if players, very nice to have, but she'd love a win.
Yeah, you can take positives and negatives from that. Beautifully played. As you said, Sophie, into the wind. That was it.
Breaking from left to right. Couple of cups. Downhill, downwind. If you don't make eagle, they're the type of birdie putts you want. No stress at all.
Gets her up into that tie for third.
Yeah, remember she is in a big battle with her Dow Pairs teammate, her compatriot, Yamashita, to try and win the Louis Suggs Rookie of the Year. It's very close between those two.
Missed the green to the right, Minji Lee. So that is a bogey, in fact.
Matthews. Not a huge amount in this putt. Well done.
Well, she had the experience of being in contention just a few weeks ago in Hawaii. Was in the final group for the final round there.
There you.
no doubt about it, a third of the way through the...
Yeah, long putt. You can see she's got to come up over that slope onto the top level. Looking for it to move from left to right. It's just hanging out.
Quick one, this. Down the hill from left to right.
Well, the putter's not behaved. How about a little chip in?
Not bad for the #1 scrambler on tour. Gets up and down.
Great stroke and result there for Nasa Hataoko. Birdie pot. 14 under par.
Yeah, last week, top 20 there. Boutier then to remain bogey free. Yeah, I mean, I remember when she won in Evian. Just doesn't look like missing those.
If you look for birdie on 7. Settle.
And that putt's fooled a couple of them. You saw Minji hit it out there on the left, thinking it was going to come back in.
Way bunker for Brooke. Over the shoulder from left to right and straightens up at the end.
I think if we were going to pick a Brook at the start of the week, most of us would have plumped for Henderson, but it's Matthews who's certainly been a beautiful second in from Se-Young Kim. This to take the lead on her own again. Misses out on the chance for another 3 birdies in a row. She's been on a few runs like that this week. That's how you get to 17 under, but missed opportunity there.
She's taking a loss of the wind. She's trying to get set.
Take it now to save par. Well done.
She mentioned with a putt in, it's all about getting one in her.
Yes, well done. It's amazing if you miss a 5-footer early, how you probably get one in the next.
Birdied 7, and this for another at 8. And she's got it. Yeah, she had a practice round with Kensai Hirata, who's just got his PGA Tour card.
It's working.
It seems to be working. He won 4 times last year on the Japan Tour, just come through the Corn Ferry Tour. Good up and down.
Very good, just that distance she was missing on the first few holes. Nice to see one go in.
Did you ever have any?
Inside left here to get to 14 under. She's looking good, very good. Came second at this event last year.
She wants, I mean, she's now in the top 10, by the way. She's bogey free today, 3 under. True, didn't she?
It's that lower ball flight she hits. She definitely hits that nice low ball flight.
Need to club up here, Yamashita.
I've not seen anyone get it to the hole from that side until now.
Incredible. What a birdie that is. What a bonus for Miyu Yamashita.
Can Kim take advantage after missing on the last? Yes, well done to take the lead. 18 under.
Back out in front on her own.
Now this would be a nice sand save. We saw this, it's just got to keep it inside the hole. Inside left.
To be done, but 5 back now of her career has shown the way here.
This 9th hole will play one of the hardest, so Hedgen looking to make that for par. Back to the 8th with Matthews to stay one back.
Holding her own, more than holding her own, but what a run.
Swinging off to the left, she's going to have to hit this one firmly. Been putting very well so far, this 9 though.
You see how she just sets her shoulders, like sets the scapula there, and she's got to do her best to keep her top half as quiet as possible. Sometimes that right shoulder wants to move through with the putt. That was a good try, good stroke.
But the first bogey of the week comes at hole number 45 of the week for Celine Boutier, and she will slip back to 13 under. What a disappointing front 9 it's been from Shoju Kim. No birdies. 4 bogeys. Bit of work to do here to go out in 40.
So see the time they take on these little putts. Wind's blowing, coming from behind her. Can be pushing the ball a little bit to the right, and even in this short distance, will it move it? Won't it? Do I hit it firm?
You can feel yourself falling into the ball, can't you? You always need to hit it quick rather than be still over it.
Well, they're going to cheer it all the way home, but that has been a costly 9 holes.
This might help her, you know, because normally you'd be thinking, I want to go at flag sticks, but you can't see it now. So it's like, right, aiming at that part of the clubhouse, commit to that line.
See, I think she's just wanting to aim this at the flag and let it perhaps drift.
That started a long way left.
Excellent shot. As you say, one of the few we've seen get it left.
Look at it. Level par for her day. This one up and over a brow of a hill at halfway. It's a slope up back into the wind for her 3.
Nicely done. And I just popped my head outside the commentary box, and that wind is certainly in the air.
Minjee Lee, after missing the green right here at 10.
Can afford to carry this halfway. I suppose you look at that from her point of view, like Rio's didn't move, and then mine is just from being slightly higher than Rio's putt.
Needs to get things going on this back 9, Hyejin Choi. Oh, there's a start. 5 times a runner-up on tour. Top 10 machine. Lots of wins on the Korean tour, but yet to win on
the fairway bunker to here, left to right.
What an excellent front 9 that is from Brooke Matthews. This for par for Minjee Lee.
Oh, and that's disappointing. That was should have been a fairly routine up and down from just right of the green. She'll be annoyed, kicking herself.
Well, Hannah Green now emerging as the top Aussie.
Sophie, she's just starting to stand over them for just that little bit longer. I know it could be the wind, but getting a little fidgety.
Looks like she's really heavily into that left thigh as well. Look how much more balanced and neutral this is from Takada for par.
I think if there has been something that's kept her out the winning circuit.
Looks lovely and compact now over her putts, and she's got left hand low, so those shoulders are nice and square. Rocks those shoulders.
Picked up a couple of top 10 so far, but fledgling days really of her career.
To try and get her 5th birdie. What a good try on the 18th. Let's see what's going to come from right to left. One of the more exposed greens that's going to perch.
Like say, Kim Min-ji is from this province.
Another good putt.
She made a good save on 8, didn't she, from the sand, and has done the same there. A lot of mental stress out there with these conditions, so you don't want to be wasting any of that on 4-footers, grinding them out. Par also for from a divot, taking this one low. Good decision. We saw Min-ji Lee from that same spot. She went higher and it came up a lot shorter there.
Sophie Walker, Katrina Matthew in the commentary box. I'm Richard Kaufman, and
into the heart of the green on 10. From right to left for birdie. Just stayed high.
She's actually overtook Se Young Kim on the leaderboard. But she keeps holding putts like that. Maybe, just maybe, it's going to be her week again.
This could easily go to the right on her.
To the challenge.
Good treat.
Just got to go out there and pretend all those cheers are for you, haven't you?
You do indeed.
Been in as well, that's a factor of strong winds. A couple of feet of break in this one.
Try there from NASA.
Got to enjoy these conditions. You can't get them back in these conditions.
No, it's not like the first 2 days where the birdies are flying. In these tough days, you've got to try and hold these 5, 6, 10 footers. That one took a little hop, I think, a little unlucky.
It's like putting through treacle on this 11th green.
Well, she was bogey free the first 2 days. She's birdie free on Saturday in Hainam. An important putt for Celine Boutier, who's definitely put herself in the picture. Dropped a shot at 9, 3-putted that one. Just to avoid another 3-jab here at 11.
Yeah, you'd have to think the wind's going to push this a little bit from left to right. That was a weak effort. never really got that running at the hole at all.
Good disconnect there, wasn't it? Oh, the hands kind of went first and the body held back. You know, you say 3-putt from absolutely nowhere, but we might need to keep an eye on this pin for the group behind, because that was an incredibly slow putt to see hers and Hyoju's come up so shy.
And that one just sneaked in.
Too much respect. Left herself that downhill par putt. Takada from the back edge of 11.
And you think about, let's say Young Kim, I mentioned 106 events between when she won the Annika and coming into this week, but there's been no sign of wanting to lose caddy Paul Fusco by her side.
No, she's had him for 11 years. Very good partnership.
Well, you could visually see the wind there affecting that putt.
And this 11th green so exposed.
I mean, if you're Brooke Matthews watching that, how do you factor that in?
It's going to be really interesting to see whether she gets this to the hole.
Yeah, I mean, what is it? She got 7 feet. She got if the club comes back, you think that's gone too far, and then you slow down through impact.
Oh, that's a great stroke, unfortunately.
See that roll back to her at the end?
It's not going to be a par save, so Matthews goes back to 16 under. Somi Lee's been having a really good day.
From left to right for a 2 on the 15th.
Under par for her round, no drop shots on the card. So Matthews drops one, just to avoid one for Takada.
Yeah, look at that chip from the right hand side, came up short. Nicely done.
So the
A bit more draw on that one.
Yeah, and the first sign of any frustration really from her. I think that's off the back of making a little bit of a mess of the last. That's very neatly done by Celine Boutier. Excellent shot as she looks to bounce back. Getting as close as Boutier if she can.
It's just firm up the back of that 12th green. Seen a couple of them landed up there and bounce over. Coming down.
It's tidy, but it's only going to be a par.
Yeah, it's a day where the dream has kind of disappeared for Hyoju Kim. Start of the day, just 3 back, and now fully 9 behind Se-Young Kim.
And if you don't birdie 12, you're scratching your head thinking, few holes before I get to that downwind 17th par 5. Two good chips from the back edge there. Would have wanted more.
Yeah, and a very nice bounce back birdie after the 3-putt on 11.
Actually, this par 5 for Brooke Matthews here.
It's got 80 yards to cover that bunker. That is delightful by Matthews. Made that look easy. It wasn't.
Hoping, expecting to win. Here she goes, her third shot. Punching it in, low. Can she get a bit of check? Oh, could it go in?
What an effort. She keeps delivering.
Maybe we'll see a Hajan Troy birdie up ahead on 13.
Do it.
Well, there's a couple of sighters there for Rio Takada.
As far as straight at the hole. So 3 excellent shots.
It just shows the strike quality of those 3. We've seen players run through the back here and they just nip those wedges off the fairway.
I mean, it's incredible scoring from Se Young Kim. I mean, 62 first day, 66 today, and in these tough conditions she'll have that to go to 3 under par for the round, even with a couple of bogeys on the card.
And not going on at the back of this green. Taking it down the right hand side here. Oh, good read, because that puck was sitting the other way.
So she moves to 4th on her own. She's not going to make any progress in terms of catching Se Young Kim at this stage.
Especially this week.
Well, Takada was, yeah, well, I'm sure she's not thinking about it now, but you know, 3 above her. It's been a while since any of them have won an LPGA Tour event. Just grab the right edge.
Good putt there to get to 17 under.
4 under for the par 3s in the...
Keeping them at arm's length for now, Se Young Kim. What a wonderful up and down that was.
Yeah, that was just a glorious, I think that's a bit...
He must have done. It's a little fortunate if that's the case. Don't see that too often, do you, on the LPGA Tour? See more of that.
We do. Fabulous shot in there. First one who's kind of judged the wind correctly that we've seen on 13.
She's been the best iron player these last couple of days. Coped so well in the wind. Hybrid here for Hyoju, 22-degree hybrid.
Just shows the strength, doesn't it? It's only 147. Done, you let me know.
That went in at some pace. Really well done. So she moves up to 14 under. So another one that gets out of that little pack. Keeps her in touch.
Love their women's golf here in Korea.
Well, yeah, I mean, women's golf probably in Korea is bigger than men's golf.
And they don't often get a chance to see these Korean stars that play predominantly on the LPGA Tour. Anyway, Hyoju Kim down the hill, right to left. Difficult, isn't it? Down.
Left to right on her. Good chance that. Best we've seen into this 13th hole. Everyone's misjudged the wind, it seems. Come up shy.
Stage last year she was in the final group, sitting in 2nd place, then fell away over the weekend, but making good progress on Saturday here. Ina Yoon making very good progress here. She is very popular. That's the Ina Yoon cheer, isn't it? I'm not going to try and copy it.
Ever happen?
Richard?
It's one for you to look at. I can't imagine so.
I would doubt it, but
I think BTA was just waiting for a ruling there, came up just short of this green. The most lofted wedge. Off that upslope, I'd have been tempted to go with something a little less loft. Not bad. 7 out of 10 maybe for that one.
It's one that you wouldn't want to put a coin on, would you?
No.
It's not quite there.
back with that par putt in a moment. The defending champion. Doing an up and down back nine. Just birdied 17, Hannah Green.
Likes a good finish, doesn't she, Hannah Green? I've seen that over.
At the end of the year.
Well done. Good up and down. Gave herself a little bit more work than she would have wanted. After a little wait while BTA got her ruling.
Got to take enough club here. Yeah, she does. That sternum almost looks in front of the golf ball. She's trying to keep it down so much.
Yeah, she does, doesn't she? She covers the ball so well, gets over onto that left side.
That one was clean, I think. Don't see any divot there.
And refreshing to see. Brooke Matthews just gets on with it. Very quick player. Peeking right, sounded a good strike. Good shot.
Going nowhere.
Takeda, a very similar spot to Celine Boutier. Oh my goodness, and that was a very strange, I would say, choice of shot.
I could see the blade laid way open. I wondered if she had to come over the bunker.
She did that kind of little walk after it. That would have got her to 20 under. If it stays at 19. No stress pars.
Nearly saved the day. Poor tee shot. That decision for the second. Takeda is going to fall back to 13 under par. 6 away from the lead.
13 under where she started the day. And a couple of tough holes to come as well. Now Matthews, maybe a chance to close the gap a little.
Yeah, for back-to-back birdies. She just blasted that one straight through the break.
Need to stay concentrated on that one back. It's choppy waters on the Yellow Sea, the ocean that goes in between Korea and China. Oh, look at that. Out of the blue for Matthews. And the lead now is 3 shots for Se-Young Kim. It's as big as it's been all day.
And it's going to be interesting to see how she reacts to this. She's just beginning to look a little flustered.
There's some reactions going on, isn't there? She gave us nothing on the front 9, and there was a put ahead whack as the first putt sailed by, and then
Still on for the round of the day. 4 under par. Got that to get to 5.
Drink even in these windier, cooler conditions. You've always got to stay hydrated. Just going to play this off her back foot, hands forward, weight on the left side.
Maybe try and get a bit of draw to it as well.
Yeah, land it probably 3/4 of the way up and then just let it run out. Oh, even lower. She's going even lower.
Right idea. She can't believe I've hit that hard enough. It's not all the way back there.
That's a sign of a player who's used to playing in windy conditions. Try different
island, and it's actually inhabited by an old lady. She's about 80 years old. There's no electricity on there. Self-sufficient, grows her own vegetables. We should be pleased to know Somi Lee's going well today. This to get to 13 under, 5 under for the round. And you talk about players that relish windy conditions. She's won 5 times on the Korean Tour. 3 of them have been at Jeju Island, where it can get really...
So just picking your landing spot, land it there and let it run down to the hole.
Thought she was going to, didn't you?
That had a really...
Been that kind of day for Mia Yamashita. Hasn't had too many of them this year, mind. It's 4 over for the round now.
Don't want to miss this low though, because it will get away from you. It's got to.
There's that gust of wind when you need it.
And the wind's blowing that way. If there is a gust, it would blow it in.
And the slope.
She just wants to walk slowly up to that one, and then you've got 10 seconds.
Come on. You know you want it. Doesn't look like it's going to, though. That is so...
Frustrating to think that counts as much. That little shot counts as much as a 260-yard.
Matthews down the slope.
Smoothly done.
Yeah, that was 3 good pars from that final group in the tough par 4 14th.
5 under par, but watching Jin here, got a feeling this might be a good one.
Pins up on that back level to land it there and bounce it up.
It really was a good one.
Get in.
Good try. Terrific round. And she's played her way into the fringes of contention here with that round of 67. Somi Lee.
Bogey free. That.
Pace up back into the wind.
Grandstand finish. Eagle birdie. And a kiss to the crowd from Aileen Kim. What a finish, 68.
Couple of
eagle
threes.
birdie.
I love slope the other side.
And that's a result of what you're just talking about.
She was just like trying to land that with pinpoint accuracy just on the green.
Bogey free yesterday, hasn't dropped a shot yet today, Nasa Hataoka.
I can't think of a green that she's missed really. I saw her on the right hand side of 11, but she putted it. That's really the first time that she's had to wedge it on. She
So many greens yesterday as well, and we're going to see why she left this one short.
Much easier from here now. Closer to the green on the upslope, can just pop it up onto the green. It's fast down to the hole.
The lie was probably down.
You like them eagle putts?
Once an A-Lim Kim finish.
Today.
It'd be sod's law that you have it on one of the toughest holes, but no. But a very good par.
Bogey for Hataoka. There have been 2 twos so far today at 15 from Natalia Guseva and from Gabby Ruffles. A rare commodity.
Car's safe here. It's a hard green to hit. Turned it left and into the bunker.
Hopefully not plugged.
1 o'clock into out the left. Good shot there. Perhaps to the LPGA for an exemption to the rule if she makes it.
It's a huge one.
She must have about 40 yards back towards that pin.
Yeah, she's dropped. That's not pretty there either. That's right by the stairs.
It's going to be another drop, but a free drop this time, away from those stairs.
But that's not going to be easy off there either.
Not at all. Downslope, ball above your feet.
That's what the dot says.
A little bit of chaos here. Se-Young Kim flighting it all the way.
That was a classy shot. Take out the slope, fly all the way down to the pin. Get the check on the shot.
And yesterday this was the second hardest hole on the golf course. I think it's going to be the hardest today with only those 2 birdies and plenty of bogeys.
Where do they put the flag tomorrow? Similar wind.
I'd love it over on the right.
Just be careful with this one, down the right-hand side.
And top 10 is significant if she can finish top 10. It's tied 10th at the moment because she's already guaranteed 1 point on the LPGA Tour Elite Amateur Pathway. You can finish top 10, you get 2 points.
Stop.
Yeah, steady.
Well, this is all
Unraveling.
unraveling, isn't it, for Brooke Matthews? Was she there in 4?
Yep. Penalty drop, free drop from the steps.
Good 2-putt there for a triple bogey. She's an exciting talent, there's no doubt about it. Not a surprise really to see her in this position, which says a lot.
She came top 30 in this event last year. She was actually at the press conference alongside some of her heroes at last year's event. It was a bit star-studded, but came out well. She had a handful of seconds in big amateur events and set up for a super Sunday.
Well, now Takano's had a long wait to hit this birdie putt. Watching her partners. But could this be the 3rd birdie? Oh.
Pace. Just kept that one out.
Well, significant really. We saw the tee shot from Se-Young Kim. We wonder whether the lead at the top might narrow, but I mean, if she holds her putt here, she might have a 5-shot lead.
Let me know though, might have something to say about that. Eagle putt here on 17.
She moves to 3rd on her own, and every chance she's going to be 2nd on her own at the moment. Hopefully she takes that. Yeah, takes that with her.
Strong back nine this one though. Tap this one in to be 3 under for this 9 holes.
5 under for the round.
Yeah, that's excellent playing on the back nine today.
Must be scrambled that head on those left shots. Get
She's
up there.
In a way, like the Minjee Lee putt, it's a pity we didn't see it to see actually. I mean, what obviously went horribly wrong. Well, it's about 25 yards wide of the target.
Carried it all the way to the flag, got some check. Still touch out the right. Oh, and very well done. Stay at 19 under.
And she is going to stretch her lead here. She will have a 4-shot advantage heading to the 16th tee.
That's as good as any birdie. Just want to tickle this one down the hill for par.
Look at it go past. I mean, it's just as
Right edge firm.
Yes, well done. That was good to keep her composure. Hold that one.
finds herself 6 back now. Falls down to 12 under, and it's a nice gap.
Well, we're clutching at straws right now. It's been a torrid day out there with this wind.
Another first-time winner this season.
Cause and effect. Saw Boutier's pick up pace as it got caught by the wind, so she just tapped hers up there tight for par.
And also Se Young Kim looking to become the 7th different Korean winner this year.
Yeah, the Korean and Japanese have been prolific winners, even though it's been different winners, those countries. Battling every shot.
Saw her on the green, but having to putt down the hill, and obviously overdid it, Jin Hee-im, so that's why she's got this for par. Another 3-putt. One of those 6 Korean winners I was talking about.
I remember last year the press were saying to
Try and bounce back after her dropped shot at 15.
I've seen this as quite a fast putt. See that flag flapping downwind.
stepping that one in for a 66, but it's still an incredible round of golf in these conditions. 5 under, back 9.
No, Brooke Matthews, she got a good read. Good try there. Slightly up the hill, from left to right, the wind blowing off the right. Might just keep it a wee bit straighter. I think that was the wind.
Good hole position today. Nobody inside the top 10 has made a birdie on this 16th hole. Pressure situations, or when it gets hard out there. We said about Brooke Matthews, she's clearly got a left shot in her game, then that one really came out on the 15th hole. Se Young Kim can miss a short putt. We've seen that now.
Yeah.
Off a severe upslope, just had to stab it in there, so easy just to pull it a little bit left. Kind of toe of the club wraps round.
That's so flat.
For eagle to 16. Oh, good try there.
You spent the last 2 holes grinding, just trying to make a par, and then you come on this hole and you have to think it's a par 4, not a par 5. You've got to, which is why if this one doesn't go, Boutier won't be happy, especially after that 3-putt bogey on the last.
She'll feel as though she's dropped one to the field. Come on. Well done. It wasn't really that bad a second shot. Just kind of leaked a little bit.
It's going to be a par finish on the day where there haven't been that many pars. She's had 6 birdies, it's 71 for the Australian.
Slack shot can lead to disaster.
No eagle, but it will be a birdie. Get her back to 14 under at least. Into 4th place on her own.
And there's holes here where 9 holes, it's how that you manage those expectations.
Now, So Young, after being slightly fortunate, just clearing that bunker on the left. Good chance now for eagle. Down the hill with a little left to right.
Well, the cheer, the roar says a lot. Bounce back ability, she's had it all round long, this time with an eagle.
Over to you, Rio. Well, that one on the last is going to certainly have helped there.
She's been getting close to 400 now.
Yeah, she's lights out.
That's a decent try for birdie at the last for Nasa Hataoka. We'll tap it in for around a 69.
We've seen, I mean, 5 shots, even if it's 6 shots, windy weather, anything could happen. Boutier would like to hold this one, edge a little closer.
Hold that length on 17, not to be there on the 18th. Both her and Nasser have played well alongside each other. It's for a round of 69 also.
Yeah, she was 4 under par through the first 8 holes. It just slowed down a little after that, but it has been a tricky day.
Shooting stars, something to cheer. Just not been her day. Never got off to a slow start with those bogeys, just never got going.
Yeah, if you weren't with us early in the day, she made a number of 3 putts, 4 bogeys in a row, all pars after that 76. And fully.
Traffic on the left, you can see that slope, 20 yards on and then 7 over that.
Ooh.
That was an unforced error. She just looked undecided in that one. She couldn't decide what sort of shot she was wanting to try and play, whether she was wanting to land it short, run it up, try and fly it on the top.
Could be the stock shot here for Takeda. Ball below her feet. Move one in from left to right. She's got the striking ability to hold this pin.
Very good. As you say, the quality of the ball strike gets the spin on that and able to stop it up on
Monday.
It's well played. She's left herself below the hole. Come on, Brooke, hold this curler from right to left. Stay up.
It's been a difficult closing stretch.
This one swiped chips across the hole from right to left.
To be 72. 4 birdies, 4 bogeys. 7 back right now. And the last word, I suppose, rather apt, is going to fall here to Se Young Kim.
God, she'll want to hold this. No lead is big enough. 5 shots seems a lot more than 4.
So the lead will be 4. 18 holes to go at this BMW Ladies Championship for Se Young Kim. It's been fabulous front running ever since that first day. Course record 60. So let's look back at what's gone on in this third round, and we'll start with the player who is leading the way, Se Young Kim. I suppose like yesterday really, it was a slow start.
Yeah, bogeyed 4th. Comes back there with a birdie at the 5th.
That's Antoka's putting well, isn't she?
She is. It was all pars, and then she started rolling in a couple of birdies heading to the end of her back 9.
Yeah, that was the start of 3 in a row. Back to the leader.
Yeah, down the hill on the 8th. Getting it in just there to 5 feet. Knocking that in for the birdie too.
Yeah, Brooke Matthews had actually gone ahead of her when she eagled the second, and had caught her through 7 holes. And Matthews, you know, was going toe to toe, Sophie.
Yeah, she really was, and just hitting nice little chips. She was striking the ball well. That eagle early on was great for her, but saying with just 3 putted 9, and this one meant something. Gets her back into the lead at 18 under with that birdie there on 10.
And she'll be hoping tomorrow, Katrina, this putter stays hot for her, because, I mean, we've been saying she's holed almost 400 feet worth of putts this week.
Yeah, and to me this was nearly the shot of the day. A lovely, beautifully controlled little wedge in there. Nearly going in. But Brooke Matthews at this point was just going toe to toe with her.
Both birdieing that hole. So the lead remained 1, and then this is the hole where it was a nightmare for Matthews, and a really good up and down from the sand for Se Young Kim. Matthews.
Lost it left off the tee, penalty area, took a drop, didn't get it onto the green, then 2 putted there for a 6.
And this is the moment of the day?
The moment of the day. Eagle putt here at 17. To extend her lead to 5 shots, get to 20 under. Bounce back from a bogey.
Yeah, unfortunately couldn't hold this one for par after finding a bunker with a second shot. A little sour taste at the end, but she seems cheery enough.
She has to be. Keep going on about how long that she hasn't won for, but the display that we've seen here, looking to go wire to wire around their own people, but they're out here. It's not been great conditions today, is it, to play golf in, but never mind, I wouldn't fancy watching in it. And they have stayed with her, cheering her on. We've been saying all day, anything under 70 is a good round of golf out there. She shot 69 and has extended her lead. It was 3 going out this morning. It's now 4. I mean, 19 under par coming into this week. I'm not sure I saw that as through 3 rounds.
No, absolutely not. Not in the conditions, and especially today. I mean, as you say, anything under 70 today was a really good score in those very difficult conditions.
I mean, we've got 2 players there tied second, you let me know, and Nasa Hataoka. I mean, is there anyone that's particularly the biggest danger towards Se Young Kim, or is it herself?
It's always yourself when you've got that lead. But you let me know.